All right, so here we go. This is part two of working out loud. Here I'm going to prepare a Mailchimp message and send it out to every participant in the course. Now, problem with Mailchimp mailing lists is that they end up, especially for people who have Gmail, they end up not in the inbox, but in one of those other Gmail folders you'll only check occasionally. So it becomes sort of inefficient. But anyway, I'm going to work through the process and then we're going to look at alternative ways to get the message out. So we have 175 applicants. Now we have 35 people who worked on projects. We had 120 people, probably 115 once you take out some of the apprentices and others who were observers. 115 people join, and so you may or may not be familiar with Mailchimp. I'm not going to go into how to use it. I'm just going to go straight, cut to the chase, and look at what we need to get done. So I think we have, let me see, I want to find a mail that's similar to what I want to issue, which has to include Quorum's video. All right, this looks like a good candidate. So let me go back here. So that was late joiners. So let me replicate this one. And in this case, I want to save to the entire list. And I want to start. So again, I'm going to just assemble my message straight in Mailchimp now. 2007. Now I find that giving sort of specific names that include dates and enough information you want it to be. Think about it this way: if 6 months from now or a year from now you're looking for a particular message, would you be able to find it on the basis of this campaign name? So, final post-course message. Your invitation to commencement on 9th March. Right. From Quorum Hassan, I'm going to put it in his name. That might give it a little more, slightly better chance of their collective impact. So I am going to post this. This is going to be a public message because that invitation we want you distributed widely. The URL placeholder. Whoops. Okay, your invitation to commencement. There we go. And your archive link. All right. So yeah. Okay, that just auto fixed itself. Most of these options, because I replicated a campaign, have already been set up. But that means actually I need to be extra careful um, about the details of the existing message. So first of all right, hello, yeah, you are invited. You please share. You are invited to attend the our commencement events on 9th March. So just yeah, to attend, you are invited to attend. Okay, so let's save and close that for now. Now here we have a big red button. Now keep in mind these are people who may not even be in Scholar. We know that's yes. So let's see what we can do. And and here's the announcement in Scholar. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this here. Now I have to think about, so here download, I'm gonna download the invitation to the commencement event. And so that link is gonna be here. This one, it's actually a Dropbox link, so I'm gonna save that, download. All right, I'm gonna add the ellipsis at the end, which typically indicates that there's something that happens when you click on that. Now I'm gonna edit the main text here. So I'm just going to take out what I've got for now. And then our digital commencement ceremony. Everyone is invited. The maximum if you did not complete the course. So this is actually key. Okay, we will. I'm hoping. Let's see if that works. If that kind of appeal, you didn't make it, but please come show your support. All right. So now the thing about the 9th of March is that it's a Thursday. On Thursday, 9th of March. And that's important because the weekly meeting has been on Wednesdays. So some people are going to be confused by that. Share this information. So click here to register. So that registration link, I'm guessing it's also here. Actually, it's not. Okay. So let me see what that was actually. I'm just going to there are many places I can find this. So it's bit.ly CI, this is it. Um, so where am I going to put this link? Okay, I'm just going to put it in here. CI, this is it. There we go. Okay. And that's actually just through the link to the GoTo training thing. So anybody who's already registered in GoTo training, um, doesn't need. I'm wondering whether I'm not going to put that message for non-completers here. Yeah, let's put that here. Whoops, I want that big. Hmm. Oh, why isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna reformat then. So style, can I put a heading 1? We especially would value to show support for your peers who dedicated effort. Well, okay, so show support for your colleagues, for your peers. Yeah. All right, and this is Quorum's final message, so that's a different video link. Let me go find that now. I've just posted it in the update. So a lot of assembling these Scholar updates or Mailchimp messages is really thinking on your feet about what messages, what you want people to do. I think that's the key is yes, what you want people to do with the information rather than providing them with information which in and of itself is going to be static no matter how hard you try. So Gorm's final feedback, let's get that video. Yeah, here it is. So now here we put this. So we can't generate an image for that preview. Okay, really? Okay, why not? Let's see. Let's just make sure I've got the right link. Yep. Okay, so let's make one up. Let's see if we can get Gorm smiling a little bit. Mhm. Yeah, like that. It looks like he's got something to say. So I just screenshot that. And now we're gonna replace, let's just go get so I have a screenshot folder because I use these a lot. And there we go. I also use a tool on Mac called default folder a lot, which would have given me a preview of that screenshot to make sure I'm focused. I'm actually showing the right thing. All right, this takes a while because I have very poor bandwidth here. And I'm actually uploading another video. It shouldn't take this long, but hey, that's the way it is. Okay, so here now we need to change this little part. View course leader, I think course leader Quorum Hassan's final message to course, to participants. Final feedback to course participants and invitation to the commencement event there. Whoops, what happened to his, yeah, okay, that's just a glitch. All right, save and close that. So let's see what that looks like so far. You were invited to attend our commencement event. Download the invitation. Okay, we need one more thing, I think, which is the actual invitation. So maybe we can put that here. So content, let's see if we can replace. Okay, so here I've got the JPEG for the commencement event. So JPEG is just an image format. PDF is something that people can print. Um, so I now have to upload it into Mailchimp, and then I'm going to use it to replace the header image that people have seen before. So there's definitely some fatigue related to that. Okay, so here we go. Whoops, that's not what I intended. So if I replace that, what's going on? Okay, so I want to select this instead. Right, here we go. So now let's look at the best order for these things. Where should I place this? So I think let's see if it works here. Why does this say, all right, you're invited. Okay, maybe this will go down under here. So you see the commencement, so you understand what it is. And then you put it, yeah, here. And then you have the information. And then you have the, so let's see. Okay, that's kind of glitchy. Let's see, let's preview that. Because there's that thing at the top. Hello, you are invited. Oh, you're, okay. Spell check. You are invited to attend our commencement event. Commencement event is shorter than ceremony. Our digital commencement ceremony will take place. Click here to register. So all right, let's go back to preview because you are sending an email to 175 people. So let's download the invite and see if that works. Okay, that looks like it works. Yes. And is that the correct file? Let's check that out too. Yep. Okay. Then does the registration link work? I think I just need to change the text that is used to describe what's in the link. So I know that you're receiving, you applied, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we need to introduce, we're using the same training set up in GoToTraining. And so I'm just gonna make all right, so let me go out of preview mode because we do want people to see the right thing, otherwise they'll get confused. And here, this is text only, so whoops, this is asking me for my password again, which is kind of odd. Right, now here we go into the training, and we're going to edit that announcement. We're going to leave the other settings unchanged. Yeah, so we just click here, and we're going to edit this. Okay, so becomes from the weekly discussion group, it becomes the commencement ceremony. And note, well, actually, we don't need that. If people have made it this far, that means they're registering. So everyone is invited. Selected participants will present there. So if we go over 200, it's a huge success, and unfortunately there'll be well, there's no standing room only. There's just yes, full capacity. And we could use something else like Google Hangouts, and then there would be no upper limit. But having a limit in a digital event in which everything is infinitely replicable with digital, that kind of all right. So now let's go back and see what that actually looks like. That registration message looks like. Okay, that question or comments is good. And let's see what information we're asking for. Okay, might be nice to add. So let me go back there to training. And I'm going to go back and edit that. Add the information with a phone number that people can call. And also, go to training has some features where you can add some, you can request additional information. We're actually really bad. I was really bad at using that this time around because people did ask questions that, and we did not refer to them. But it'd be good to collect the organization and maybe some contact information. So let's see, commencement invitation. All right, we want to edit the materials, which means basically taking stuff out. We're just going to keep the commencement invitation in and everything else out. We don't need the publishing requests. We don't need the week 4 discussion or the update assignment. That's stuff for week 4. And it is the same go-to training meeting, if you will. Um, we're just figuring out. Okay, so I'm leaving the commencement invitation in. That way, anybody who registers will actually receive that ahead of the event. And so we don't need the poll, how are you doing in week 4? We might set up a poll for the commencement event to figure out sort of what brought people to the event. We'll see how this goes. Maybe, maybe there'll be like, sort of 5 people. Yes, maybe we'll have full capacity. We've never tried anything like this before. Reminder emails. So we do want to send here a week before. So that would be on the 2nd of March, that you are invited to the to the commencement ceremony of the collective impact for computer science education course, digital course. All right, now to manually join the session. Yeah, okay, so we've got that manually join stuff because a lot of people seem to have some bug in GoToTraining, and there are many bugs. All right, so here we go. Close registration never. So there's some registration settings we can set up. And this is just close registration. All right, we'll just put never. Automatically approve. I don't know if we want that. Questions? Yes. Okay, so we want the state. Actually, in the US, we just ask for the zip code, the organization, and maybe the job title. Questions and comments. Are any of those required? No, let's just leave it optional. We don't want to close it off, but there. Okay, so I think that we just want to make sure before we send that mail to 175 people that we actually are on top of things here. Now I've lost track. Where is the correct window? So let's see. All right, let's see what this looks like. Let's enter preview mode. And this looks good. Hello, Coram. You were invited to attend our commencement event on 9th March 2017. Okay, so I think we need the time in there just so people can get it. So what time is that? That's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific. 11. Well, let's just put the central time, which is for some reason what we had, even though it's not in Georgia. Oops, what did I just do? I think I just hit preview mode again somehow. So let's put 11 a.m. Central there. Actually, let's do, I think this is more US style, is to put 11 a.m. like this, 11 a.m. Central. Yeah. So we know that's bad for teachers and apologize for that. We'll address the commencements. Dr. Caitlin Dooley and Kurm Hassan. Selected participants will be in the, we will present their final course projects on backbone functions for collective impact. We'll present post-course feedback on all participants maximum. Yeah, okay, that's value your attendance to show support for your peers. Okay, let's get this done. So here we go. We're all set to send now your invitation to commencement. Um, it's not the most exciting headline, is it? But all right, let's just read through this once more. Initially, in the first few Mailchimp messages I sent, there were some horrendous spelling and grammatical mistakes, just dumb stuff, which is really embarrassing. And people, and it is that first impression, people get that email and they're going to make judgments on the sort of quality based on that attention to detail. So you are invited to attend our commencement event on 9th March 2017, 11 a.m. Central, our digital commencement ceremony. Download the invitation to the commencement event. Take place on Thursday, 9th March. Click here to register. Please share the invitation in your professional networks and with your family members. Everyone is invited. Um, so March 9th. Yeah, okay, that's fine. If you did not complete the course, we especially would value your attendance to show support for your peers. Okay, I think that's a decent message. Final feedback. We just get that final co-video. All right, let's just do it. Swallow hard and hit send is basically how I think about this part of it. Let's let's do it. All right, and the campaign is in the send queue, and that's it.